Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, join this baking family. If you are returning, thank you so much for watching another video, y'all. It's been 3 weeks, I think 3 weeks since I released a new video. Y'all have not really been in the content creating mindset. And I know that I wanted my first video to be like a bake with me. Like I wanted to actually get into my new kitchen, which y'all seen. If you have not seen, or if you're new here, you wouldn't know that I just moved. But yeah, so if you have not seen that last video where I moved, go back and check that video out. Then come back to this one. But you all know I just moved and I have not recorded a new video in the kitchen yet. But I hope to do that soon, but I noticed kind of like the engagement that I got like on the last video, which was more just about my daily life, like my lifestyle, kind of like a, you know, lifestyle type of video, which I don't typically do. I do just like strictly baking, but I think I want to incorporate a little bit more like lifestyle, which I have tried over the last couple of weeks, doing like a weekend of baking and everything like that. And I think people took to it, I guess, doing more videos centered around like my daily life, and kind of doing a little bit of baking with that can bring more views. So I think I'm gonna do some more of that. I think I'm gonna go in that direction. But yeah, so that's what this video is about today, and I still like to show like some baking and some stuff like that. This video is gonna be more of like a sit down kind of video, which I do those. Y'all know, y'all seen them. I've done like tastings, like where I taste the dessert. I'm not gonna taste the dessert today, but I'm gonna show y'all a dessert. But yeah, so today, or this video's desserts. For anybody that's like a family member, like anybody that's like related to me, anybody that's in my family, they probably know what's under this bowl. And it's not even, and see, this is not really the time of the year where people eat these, but in my house, I have a sweet potato pie, y'all. It's my mom's sweet potato pie, y'all. My mom baked a pie and she didn't eat any of it, but I think the last pie she made, I got like 2 slices out of it, and I didn't eat the whole thing, but I am going to eat this one because I didn't get to eat the other one like that. So I am going to eat this one. I'm going to take the whole thing off. I mean, I want to show y'all a little bit, but I'm going to take the whole thing off, y'all. Kind of, I mean, the crust is kind of like breaking off, but at the end of the day, what she puts in this filling, y'all, this is probably the smoothest sweet potato pie, the smoothest pie you were ever gonna get, and it is all for me. Yeah, I just had to show y'all that. I'm not gonna taste it. I'm probably gonna eat it tomorrow. I'm not even gonna eat it today because she made a lemon pound cake today too, which I didn't get to show y'all, and it was so good. I ate 2 slices. So y'all, I've been up to a lot. I have not really been creating any content over the last few weeks, ever since I moved in, mostly because I was trying to get adjusted to moving. And even though I had kind of like moved in that day, y'all, it was just like a lot of stuff like settling in that I had to do, like getting all of my furniture together, which I have together. It was all about me getting like the missing pieces, like the, you know, the decoration and all this other stuff that I needed to have or that I wanted to have. And yeah, so that's kind of like what I've been up to. So doing that and just getting adjusted to living by myself again, living alone. I'm not a person that really likes to live alone. Like, I'm a social person. I like to talk. I mean, some people might not get that first off as soon as they meet me, but if you know me, you know, like once I get to talking, sometimes I can't stop talking. I can't shut up. So I mean, I'm always used to, you know, talking to somebody. So being here by myself, I'm quick to pick up the phone and call people and sit on the phone all the time. But yeah, so I had been, you know, trying to settle in the apartment, and then Just, you know, I haven't really had any like ideas of what I wanted to do as far as like getting in the kitchen and doing a bake with me or whatever. I did put like a post up asking if people had any questions, but I just never really gotten around to recording a video. And I like to have ideas before I just do a YouTube video. You know, some people can just like release content just because. I really can't. But yeah, that's something I'm working on. Like even with the weekend, the baking thing, like I don't know how these lifestyle vloggers do it. You know, as soon as they wake up a camera in their face, I don't know how they do it, y'all. I can't get with the program yet. Hopefully I'll get there so I can keep releasing some content. But yeah, so doing that, and then also I am just coming off of a 21-day fast. Y'all, I've been trying to get myself together. And I think this was a good time, especially not only because, you know, Easter is today, but it was just a good time since I had just moved. I literally started the fast like probably like the next day that I moved. Yeah, it was good. It was, you know, I fasted before. And this one I learned so much about my relationship with God and Christ, honestly, more than I've learned in a long time. That's why I kind of didn't want to like be releasing any content either, because I was just, you know, I was really tunnel vision. Like I was so focused. I was so tunnel vision, y'all. So me and my friend, we came off the 21-day fast together. It ended yesterday. Well, technically ended today. So we were able to eat today. We did a Daniel's fast, so we couldn't have certain things. And honestly, like the first week, and probably right before then, y'all, I was so prepped and like pumped. Not to say that you know, it had died down, but like before, I was just like, okay. And I'm getting all these ideas of foods that I could eat, you know, create with like different vegetables, like different things that I could eat. You know, I was getting all these like food ideas, but then I was also trying to remind myself to like go in, not even thinking about the food, and taking like the whole focus off of that, because I didn't want that to become the main focus. Of course, I'm doing this for a reason. The first week I get in, you know, I'm still kind of pumped and I'm real motivated, and like I was very, 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 very tempted to eat different things that I was not supposed to have, but you know, I stood through, y'all. And then I came to a point where I was like, I don't know if I should do this anymore. And only because, you know, if you fasted before, you will start to, you know, that you feel different. Towards the end of the first week, I did not feel any different, y'all. And I was starting to question whether or not I really should continue, because if this is not really doing anything, of course you fast in expectancy. You know God is going to do things for you. You know that anyway. But, you know, fasting is, you know, it's something that you feel like you need to do. Like it is, you pray and you need something to break. You have that in your mind. But it's just, you feel like, okay, if I fast, you know, I need to feel, you know, different. I don't need to feel the same way that I've been feeling before, you know, without even fasting. So I was just like, okay, I don't know. Like, I don't know. But I stood through and I'm like, okay, I need to just continue to do this. And then I started to realize, you know, he started letting me know. He let me know you need to continue. So yeah, so second and third week, honestly, the second week, I don't even remember how I don't remember anything. I think I was so tunnel vision the second week, after I had like really came off that first week questioning a lot of things. I was just like so into, you know, it, that I couldn't even remember. Like I couldn't even recount to you kind of like the week that I had. This last week was really tough. Towards the final stretch, it's always like the final end, like towards the end of the week, you start to feel that stretch, y'all. I don't know. But yeah, so this third week, I say that I'm glad that I was fasting, especially for this third week. A lot of things came up on me, y'all, that I would never thought would come up on me. But, you know, I pushed through, and I think like the last week is when I, you know, learned so much. And I mean, of course, I'm reading through all of this. Like I'm reading, you know, we did like different plans. We read every day. So I learned a lot, you know, a lot. So yeah, that's honestly what a lot of my life was over the last month since I've been moved in here. I'm trying to get back to the, you know, content creating, really trying to get back to it. I actually want to start doing videos during the week. I know a lot of videos I do are on the weekends, but I want to at least do one, at least try to shoot for 2 videos a week, one during the week and one on the weekend. It's just gonna depend on how good I do with that. So yeah, and especially since I'm not commuting and driving back and forth anymore, I'm moved, I'm settled, you know, I'm not too far from my job. So honestly, I have more time when I get home in the evenings. So if I wanted to do a video, I can kind of do something. So I think I'm gonna try to shoot for at least one video, and maybe like a bake with me video, like how I was trying to do when I first moved in here, just to show y'all like how I'm baking in the kitchen. Probably doing something like that during the week, and on the weekend doing like weekends of baking, and you know, throwing in some extra content, just showing y'all kind of like more of, I would say, my day-to-day life. Like I'm trying to incorporate more lifestyle type of videos, because I see that gets a better response than a lot of the other videos I do. And oh, I'm sorry y'all, let me know what y'all plans were for Easter. So today I went to my mom's house. That's why I came back home with this pie. I went to my mom's house. I had to wash some clothes too, so I was over here doing that, and you know, we ate. My whole thing was just try not to overdo it coming out of this fast. Honestly, I kind of wanted to pace myself in the foods that I eat, and if I go back to eating certain foods or not. There were some things that I did feel like I missed. Like I missed a lot of breads. I'm big on breads, y'all. I love breads. If you know me, I love any kind of breads or cakes, stuff like that. A little bit of the desserts I did miss. I'm probably not gonna eat much meat this week at all. Probably not gonna, breads maybe so, but meats and a lot of like cheeses and all this dairy stuff, I don't know. I already drink dairy-free milk as it is. I do eat regular cheese. I had macaroni and cheese today, so I probably won't eat a lot of cheese tomorrow. So yeah, I realized that I'm gonna have to pace myself. So yeah, it wasn't really like a lot of foods that I missed other than breads. Like meat, I didn't miss that much. So I really had fun prepping for this Easter, and just like this was like the final week. Even though I felt tested the most this week, this was the closest that I'd grown more intimate with my relationship with Jesus. Because y'all, I really, as through my reading, I learned, and I mean, it's stuff that you already knew, but honestly y'all, stuff will start to stick more, you know, when you're reading and fasting. So it's stuck more to me this time than it probably ever has. So honestly, this was the best preparation I ever had. But what was y'all plans? Comment and share with me what your plans were for Easter. Talk to me about what you did and let me know. Let me know, y'all. But yeah, so that's about it for this video. Please make sure you share, subscribe, go back and watch the other videos. Let me know what you think of this one. Let me know what you are looking to see from me in the content that I'm putting on this channel. If you do think I should add more like lifestyle stuff, like how I moved into my apartment and all that stuff like that, let me know, and I'll try to add some of that and kind of like make it bacon related in some way, or maybe not. So just let me know. And yeah, so that's all for this video. I will see y'all next time.